Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Word. Today we're going to be in Matthew 6, verse number 24. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. So this is Jesus talking, and he's telling these people that basically you can't serve God and money. You cannot serve God and riches, because you're either going to love riches more than you love God. The reason you're going to start going to work, the reason you're going to start doing all of these things for God in God's name is going to be for the money. You're going to be in it for the money. You're going to be in it for the world, to gain worldly things and worldly value. But what Jesus is saying right here is that we need to do things for God's name. We need to do things. It doesn't matter how much money we get. It doesn't matter how many people are watching us. It doesn't matter how many things we get from what we're doing. But what we're doing needs to glorify God, and we need to be serving God. I think of when we go out and we start, like, let's just say an evangelist, for example. An evangelist needs to be preaching because he wants people to be saved. He wants to serve God where God has him. Not because he needs to make this month's rent. When we serve God and we perform God's will, no matter if we're sitting on the corner preaching the gospel 24/7, if we're doing that, God will provide for us, if that's what God has called you to do. If you're serving God in God's will, God will provide. I made a video about it the other day, about David being appointed king and God providing himself a king, God providing a way and creating a way for his will. Everything that we do, we need to be serving God and serving the will that God that God has for our life, and he will make a way and he will provide everything that we need. We do not, quite frankly, we don't need all this money. We don't need all of the things, all of the materials, all the materialistic things. We don't need all of that. As long as we have God and Jesus Christ. As long as we have that, then we'll be okay, and God will continue to provide for his will. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for another Daily Word.